Incense chimenea. Made from old ductwork for my house heater and water heater. Usually I'll use this outside. I just want to show this. Pretty cool. But the real reason for this video is I came across a lot of people posting videos about terracotta candle heaters. If they lose heat in their house, or they got a cabin that they want to heat with no other heat source, they seem to use inverted terracotta pots nested inside each other, and candles or some other heat source. Which I have to say, if you're using candles, be very careful. Don't leave them unattended. This is illegal stuff. They could cause a fire. So, the decision to proceed is yours. Alright, now, what I got, according to the instructions online, is to nest these pots inside each other. I got an 8-inch, a 6-inch, and a 4-inch, I believe, connected with threaded rods. Can you see that? I can't get up there. Alright, threaded rod, nuts and washers, kind of like this stuff here. The bottom base, which holds the candles, doesn't usually have a hole, so you got to drill a hole. I use the masonry bit, but you got to go very easy, because if you go too fast, you'll chip the bottom up and make a bigger hole than you want. The framework is from an old fruit and vegetable stand. Triple tier. I don't use triple tier. Here's my double tier. That's enough for me. I picked it up probably at a thrift shop or on a closeout or whatever. So I got rid of the baskets and I repurposed it. I didn't want the flames to be sitting on the surface, on the floor, or on the counter, or wherever, in case they got hot. It doesn't really get hot, but I'm concerned about that. So I wanted it suspended. The theory is that instead of the heat going up to the ceiling and dispersing, it collects in this thermal mass, which is, it is warm, which is created by these pots being nested together. I'm saying, it's warm because originally it wasn't that hot. Some people say it heats a whole room. I don't think it'll heat a whole room, but it is a nice radiation off of there. So they say instead of dispersing amongst the ceiling, it radiates off the side. And I guess if you have no heat at all, this will create a nice place to warm your hands or your feet or whatever. Just be very, very careful, because candles can catch your whole house on fire. Kids, don't do this without your mother and father being present. Alright? But anyway. So that's my latest experiment. I have other terracotta pots even bigger than that. Giant ass. And these are similar shape that I can nest inside each other. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 or 3 though, because I read online, or I saw a video online about a guy saying if you put more than 2 together, it acts more like an insulator. So the heat won't be radiated as well. So I might just put 2 together. And bonk. Another thing I was thinking, instead of suspending the bolt right through the bottom, I'd use this skinny masonry bit, drill some holes through the side and through here, and put skinnier chain to hold that, and that way you have the whole center. Might be able to put like a sterno burner in there if the center is whole. But again, be careful. Fire hazard. All right, that's my latest. Bye.